again, we'll have a blanket today, a block if you have one, and then some kind of pillow or bolster would be good as well. So just have that nearby. We'll take one of your props and find a comfortable seat. Find a cross-legged position here. We'll take the palms to the lap, index fingers to the thumbs. And bring your mind's attention to your breath. Close the eyes. Begin to follow the inhale into your center, deeper into the body. Continue to exhale and find a deeper or more rooted seat as we anchor through the sitting bones. And anchor your energy towards the earth. Inhale to grow a little taller through the crown of the head. And exhale, begin to soften through the forehead, through the eyebrows. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the cheekbones, the upper and lower jaw. Allow that softness along the neck and throat. Soften along the shoulders. Soften along the spine. Down through the sit bones. Inhale, sweep the palms out to the sides and up to the ceiling. We'll join the palms together at the top. Exhale the hands to your heart center. We'll bow the head here. And set your intention for today's practice. Whether it's one of peace or presence, relaxation or letting go, deep breaths or awareness. Once your intention is set, we'll release the palms to the left. Maintain an upright seat. We'll exhale, take the chin towards the chest. Release behind the neck, along the spine. We'll then pull the ribs in, pull the tummy back, and you're welcome to walk the hands forward to take this into more of a forward fold. So you can walk the hands and pause on the palms. You can lower to the forearms or lower all the way to the mat. Wherever you decide to be, we'll take 2 to 3 breath cycles. So then inhale, pull the tummy way in, walk the hands back up to an upright position. We'll then take the right ear over towards the right shoulder, exhale. Soften the face muscles, the neck, the shoulders. You're welcome to take this one a little deeper as well. So if you want to move beyond the neck into the side of the body, right hand comes over to the right side of the mat. Inhale, left fingertips to the ceiling. Press down through that left sit bone. Now we can stay here, or you can continue to walk the hand out and bend the elbow. You may end up down on the forearm, or a simple bend of the elbow can get you deeper as well. Continue to lengthen the spine. From here, we'll exhale, bring the palm down so that we're folding over the right thigh. Inhale for a long spine. Exhale, again, we can pause on the palms. You can come down to the forearms or go a little deeper towards the mat. And then inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. Walk the hands back. And exhale, right hand over to the right side. Left hand over to the left side of the mat. Inhale, right fingertips go up towards the ceiling. Oh, let me do that again. Sorry. Let's come back to the center. Let's drop the left ear to the left shoulder. We're going to soften again the head, the neck, the jaw, down to the shoulder. You're welcome to stay here. Maybe you just want a neck stretch. Or we can take the palm down, left palm down. Inhale, right fingertips go up. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. But we are dropping the left ear to the left shoulder. You're welcome to walk the hand further out for those of you that may want a deeper lateral, or simply bend the elbow to get a little deeper that way. And then from here, we'll exhale, close the chest. Both palms come out in front of the left thigh. Inhale for a long spine. Exhale, walking down either to our palms, down to the forearms, or lower towards the mat. And then inhale, rise through the head, neck and chest. Walk the hands back. Return to the center. Here, let's go on to our all fours. So we're taking our blanket and placing it underneath the shins and ankles. We'll take the palms underneath the shoulders, hips over the knees. We'll press firmly through the tops of the feet. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Then we'll exhale, send the hips back to the heels, ribs to thighs, chest to knees, forearms and forehead to the mat. Take a moment to pause in your child's pose. We're going to pause there for at least 4 deep breaths. Take time to relax the low back, soften the muscles surrounding your spine. Deepen your breath, soften your face muscles. From here, we'll then inhale, rise through the head, neck and chest, press firmly through the palms, pull the tummy up, back to all fours. We'll then exhale, hips go back to the heels, ribs to thighs, chest to knees, forearms and forehead to the mat. Inhale, rise through the head, neck and chest, pull the tummy up and in. Exhale, hips go back and down. Inhale to rise. Here we'll extend the right leg straight out. You can keep the toe down or lift the foot off the ground. Okay, tummy's in. Inhale, left fingertips go forward. Thumb reaches up towards the ceiling. Tummy stays tight. Glutes active. Ground into the shin, the top of the foot, and the palm. Exhale, release your limbs. Inhale, extend your left leg back, toe to the ground, or squeeze the glute to lift the leg. Inhale, right fingertips reach forward. Thumbs reaching up, or thumb reach is up to the ceiling. Tummy up and in, ribs deep. Spine is long. Ground through your shin, top of the foot, and palm. Exhale, release your limbs. Take your knees wide, wide-legged child's pose. Toes can come together, big toes come together. Send the hips back, relax here. A few more deep breaths. Take time to let go of anything in the low back, in the hips. Inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. Walk the hands up, bring the hips forward. We're back onto our shins. Here we'll take curl the toes under, lift the sit bones up towards the ceiling for down dog. Press firmly through the palms, firmly through the heels. And ground through the palms. Arms are strong. Tummy's up and in. Ribs deep. Heels press down as the sit bones reach up. Now you're going to separate the feet a little bit, turn the toes out, walk the hands back, and enter a squat. You have some options in this squat, so you can do a high squat. You can even take a prop or two underneath and take a seat if you needed to, or without the prop. Remember, your other option is to place something beneath your heels. If your heels are high up off the ground, you can always take something to place underneath your heels to close that gap. Okay? Whatever we do, we want to make sure we have a long spine. Support yourself as needed. But we maintain a long spine, an open heart. We're going to keep going from here. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. If you want to join me sideways, you're welcome to. But here, I'll give you two options. I'm going to give you maybe the harder option first, just because we're in that transition. So we're going to find a seat, okay? And we're going to keep the legs kind of as they are, but extend your right leg. This left knee is going to stay as it is, kind of bent here. However, if this does not feel good to you, we'll be taking a lateral stretch. You can bring the foot here to the inside. We've practiced this one many times. This one's a little newer. So if you want to bring the foot here, you're welcome to. Either way, whichever one you decide to do, we'll take the right hand over to the right leg. One more thing, sorry. In this position, whichever posture you decide to do, you're welcome to prop your hips. So it just gives you a little more height, makes it a little more comfortable to enter our lateral, so we have that length. So again, right hand's gonna go over to the right side. Let me give you the easy one first, and then we'll do left arm up. So you can do this stretch, or if you're doing the second option, we're going to take the right hand over to your left leg. Inhale, left fingertips go up towards the ceiling, and then we take the lateral. Okay, flex the feet. We'll take some deep breaths. Keep the heart open. Keep reaching through those fingertips. And then here we'll inhale, return to an upward position. Exhale to release the hand down. All right, extend your left leg. Two options. I'll show you the first option first, the one we've practiced many times. So foot can come to the inside of the leg. Left hand to the thigh. First option, inhale, right fingertips to the ceiling with a long spine, feet flexed. We enter our lateral. Second option, feel free to stay there, okay? Second option, we Take this right foot to the mat. Take your left hand to the right ankle. Inhale, right fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, lateral stretch. Feet flexed. Keep the chest open. Reach through the fingertips. Lift, pull through the heart center. And then here we'll inhale to the center. Exhale, release the hand down. We'll pull both soles of the feet together. Inhale for a long spine. Exhale to forward fold, only if it feels comfortable. If things are a little tight just by sitting here, you may just want to stand up tall or sit up tall and take some long, easy breaths. But if everything feels pretty good here and you want to take that forward hinge, you're welcome to also use a block or some support to relax here. Really take time to let go here. So soften and let go. From here, we'll inhale, rise to an upright position. We came back to a soothed feeling. All right. Next, we'll go. Let's do one more here while we're low. We're going to take our bolster and place it sideways. If you have a block, you can place the block underneath your bolster or stack two pillows and place it underneath. Okay. And maybe another, maybe the blanket on top. Okay. Here we'll sit up nice and tall. We're sitting on our right hip. We twist towards our bolster. So one hand is on each side of our stack. And then we'll be lengthening the spine long over the bolster, turning your right cheek to your stack, relaxing your forearms by the sides. So here we're just going to take the time to release anything in the low back. It's a twist and a forward fold. And we want to take time to relax whatever tightness might be accumulated back here and release that area. Just be here for a few long, easy breaths. And all you have to do is soothe your energy. This as a reminder to be gentle with yourself. From here, we'll press firmly with both palms into the mat. Rise to an upright position. You're going to switch and do the opposite hip. So turn over to the opposite hip. Sorry, I'm giving you my back. But we'll twist to our left side now. So we're on the left hip. One hand on each side of the bolster. We extend the spine as long as we can. We want to feel support all the way from the hip up, so make sure there's no gaps. or try to reduce those gaps as much as possible. And again, we'll turn over to face our left side. Left cheek onto your stack. And continue to breathe into the low back, release any tightness there. Then press firmly down with both palms, rise to an upright position. Very good. All right, we're gonna take our blanket underneath our shins once again. I'll give you a few options here in case you want more standing options. All right, so we have our blanket out in front of us. We kneel on the blanket. Once again, we wanna press our weight into the tops of the feet and our shins, making sure our weight is in our shins and not in the knees. Okay, so try practicing that, just lean back. Make sure you feel that anchoring down through the tops of the feet and shins. And then we'll step our right foot forward towards the right side of the mat. Tummies will pull back, ribs will pull in, hip bones are squared, and then we'll lunge as deep as you want to go really here. So you can always widen the stance. You can always pull the core deeper into your body. You can squeeze the glutes, press the hips forward. Now I'll give you another option. So say maybe you want to move out from your shin. You can curl the back toe under and press into a high lunge if you wanted to. You don't have to. We'll all be here in our lunge, opening the hips, engaging the tummies, pressing the hips forward. When you're ready, wherever you are, whether it's on your shin or in a high lunge, inhale your left fingertips towards the ceiling. Relax the shoulder away from the ear, press through that back heel if you're in a high lunge, or press through the shin if you're on your shin. So anchor down wherever you are. Okay. Here we'll exhale, hands to the heart center. Two options. So again, you have the shin option where you can twist here, okay? Or you can keep that high lunge and twist here. Same options, you can twist here on your shin, hooking the elbow on the outside of the thigh, or keep that high lunge and twist. Okay, so lots of options you can play with. We'll maintain a long spine, a strong back leg. Maybe arms will go out to a T. So continue to lengthen the spine, maybe even gaze up at the palm. If you feel comfortable doing so, a little bit of balance. Then exhale, close the chest. All right, from here, we can all come down to our shin if you aren't already. Uncurl the toes, ascend the hips back. So now the right leg is straight. This is a good point to maybe use a block or bolster something if you need a little more height and maybe you want to just take the fold up high. We'll start with the toes pointed down. Long spine. Again, you can deepen this forward fold as you get more comfortable and relax a little more. Now when you're ready, you can flex the foot. So keep the leg straight, but point the toes back towards the head. Reach out through the heel. Good, here we'll come forward or bring the foot back down into a lunge or coming to an upright position. Now we'll be stepping this right foot. You can heel toe it out about 45 degrees. So not completely out to the side, not forward anymore, but slight, somewhere in the middle. Okay, we'll then lunge again into that right leg. Tummy's in, ribs deep. I'm gonna turn sideways. Okay, so again, in a 45-degree angle, we lunge. Inhale, left fingertips to the ceiling. Relax the shoulder, any tightness in the back or side. Some long, deep breaths. You can take this lunge as deep as you want. So as long as you allow the energy to move and flow through the limbs. Out of the body, any tightness can leave the body, you can let go. And then we'll exhale, release the hand down. Awesome. Let's bring the shins together. We're gonna do the other side. I'm gonna turn around so I don't give you my back. You don't have to turn around though. All you gotta do is bring your left foot forward. So tummies are in, ribs are deep. We'll lunge into that left leg. You can lunge as deep as you want. You can keep it as high as you want. Those of you that want that high lunge, you can curl the toes under, lift, press through that back heel. You can go into a high lunge if you want to. You do not have to. We're all getting a good stretch in the hip flexors with the tummies in, glutes active, hips pressing forward. Grounding through that back leg, being your right leg. When you're ready, inhale, right fingertips reach to the ceiling. Deep breaths. Hold it here. All right, remember, here come all the options. So again, tummies in, ribs deep. First option, hands to the heart center. We'll be on the shin. We twist up high, right, to the left side. Second option, still on your shin. We can hinge and take the elbow to the thigh. Third option is a little bit harder because we're in the high lunge. Okay, now we take that twist upright. Or fourth option, twist with that hook, elbow around the thigh, on the outside of the thigh. Back leg super straight. If you're in a high lunge, reach through that heel. Final option, arms can go out to a T. It gets a little bit more into balance. You can do this on the shin, okay? So you're welcome to be on the shin for that T. Okay. If available, you can gaze up at the palm or out of the elbow. It's gonna be a little bit tricky for balance, but a good practice. Deep, deep breath. When you're ready, exhale, close the chest. We're all coming down to our shin, straight in the front leg. So left leg is straight, toes down for now. Remember, this is a good point to maybe use a block if you've got one. So you can be up here with a long spine, breathing deep into the leg. Feeling supported through your block. But again, you can always go a little deeper as you get more comfortable. When you're ready, you can flex the foot, getting a deeper stretch under the leg. Long, easy breaths here. And then when you're ready, we'll inhale, rise. Lunging once again into the left leg. Walk the foot out about 45 degrees. I'll turn sideways so we can all. So it's about 45 degrees, not directly in front, not directly to the side, somewhere in the middle. We lunge again into that left leg. And when you're ready, inhale, right arm goes up towards the ceiling. Your gate latch pose. Soften the shoulders, drop them away from the ears. Keep the spine long, glutes active. Okay, here we'll inhale, return to the center. Exhale, release the hand down. All right, we're coming back onto our shins. We'll go to all fours. Curl the toes under, lift the sit bones to the ceiling for down dog. You're welcome to take a child's pose instead. So if you'd like to rest a little bit, this is a good time for child's pose also. Whenever you're ready, we'll walk the hands back towards the feet, relax in a forward fold. We'll inhale, glide the palms up the legs, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, palms sweep out to the sides, up to the ceiling. Exhale, release your hands down. Interlace your fingertips behind you, palms separate, elbows bent, chest open. You're welcome to stay upright or exhale, hips go back, arms go overhead if available. You're welcome to bend the knees if needed. And then inhale, rise, press through the feet. Lift into an upright position, release the hands, shake it out as needed. All right, here we can clear our mat from our props. Okay. We'll stand with the feet at hips width distance apart. Palms facing forward, shoulders back. Then inhale, shift the weight to the balls of the feet. Pause in our Tadasana. Exhale to release the heels back down. Inhale, sweep the palms out to the sides, up to the ceiling, and pause. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, release the heels, release the hands. Here we'll take a wide stance. Edges of the feet parallel to the edges of the mat. Inhale, sweep the palms out to the side, up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your arms to a T. Good. From here, left fingertips are going to go over to the right toes. You can use a block here, so if you need to grab a block, you're welcome to. Now hold it here. Inhale, bring it to the center. Exhale, right fingertips to the left toes. Keep a long spine, arms to T. Inhale, bring it back to the center. Exhale, both hands will go over to the right side. We are going into triangle after this, so if you know you need a block for your triangle, would be a good time to grab one and just have it set up for our transition. So you're welcome to use a block. You're welcome to stick to the ground if you know you're comfortable doing that. Okay. So when you're ready, we'll turn the right toes out to the right side. Okay. Whether we're on the block or a little closer to the ground. We'll have a long spine. If you are on the ground, definitely use your fingertips. So prop up on the fingertips to lengthen the spine and take the arms out to a T. If you have a block, you know, you'll use the palm or fingertips depending how on the height of your block. Yeah, we'll lengthen the spine. Shoulders away from the ears. Keep the glutes active, tummies in, ribs deep. Now here, turn the left toes in and the left heel out. So we're able to close the chest. This one's optional. So, the next one is. You can stay here in your forward fold or take a twist. So now your left hand will go to the block or on the inside of the foot. Squeeze the inner thighs, reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. So this is totally optional. You do not have to go into this one. You can actually stay in a pyramid pose. When you're ready, we'll close the chest if it isn't already. Inhale, reach the left fingertips to the ceiling, back to our triangle. Then on the next inhale, windmill the arms to the center. Turn the toes forward, exhale, forward fold. Take the block over to the left foot if you're using a block. Otherwise, both hands go over to the left foot. Relax over the left leg. Take some deep breaths. We'll then turn the left toes out. If you're using a block, we'll use that block on the inside of the foot. So again, left hand to the inside of the foot, right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Glutes active, tummies in, spines long. And we'll continue lengthening here. Now you've got some options coming up. You can take it's your right toes in, right heel back a little bit so we can close the chest, square our hips into pyramid pose. You can use your block or go without your block. Right hand on the inside of the foot. You don't have to go into this posture, the twist, revolve triangle. So left fingertips can go up, or you can maintain your pyramid pose. Whenever you're ready, we'll close the chest. Get ready for our triangle again, so turn those right toes forward. Inhale, right fingertips to the ceiling, triangle, extended triangle. We'll inhale, return to the center. Turn the toes forward, exhale, forward fold. And then you'll just let everything go. Any tension will just strip down the arms into the mat. Or then inhale, rise to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, palms sweep out to the sides, up to the ceiling. Exhale, release the hands down. Turn the right toes out. You're welcome to use the block. We're going into half moon. So we'll take the arms up to a T, block in your right hand if you're using it. We are doing a balance, so feel free to also go by a chair or a wall. You can actually back all the way up into a wall and do it with your back against a wall, or simply land on a chair instead of a block. Okay? So right toes are out, slightly wide stance. We'll lift off the left heel, flex the foot. You're welcome to float here. Okay, but the higher you lift your leg, the more it's gonna take your body into more horizontal position. And once there, we can continue to lengthen. Reach out through the heel, reach out through the crown of the head. Keep the tummies in, the ribs back. Your other option is to send your gaze up towards your palm or out of the elbow. And then when you're ready, let's zip up the inner thighs, coming back to the center, release the hands down. We'll do the other side. So again, you're welcome to switch, and that way your left hand can land on a chair. You can use a block or just be against the wall. Have the wall for your support. It's super supported when you have the wall. All right, so left toes are out, arms are out to a T. We will lift off the back heel, flex the foot strong. Continue to lift. You're welcome to just float, right? We don't have to touch the ground. But if the leg goes high enough to where it's comfortable to do so, we'll allow that to happen. Keep the glute engaged, the spine long, neck long. And then you're also welcome, once you find stability, to turn your head or gaze towards the fingertips. When you're ready, zip the inner thighs. Release the hands down. We can put the block down as well. Inhale, sweep the palms up to the sides, up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Relax here. Let everything go. We'll be here for a few deep breaths, so keep breathing, keep soothing. Keep releasing any tightness, letting it melt down the arms, down the legs, and into the earth. Here, we'll go ahead and take a seat. So we'll just come straight down. We'll do a twist on our back. I think we'll get more benefit if we do that. So we'll take the blanket behind us, behind our head and neck specifically. Take the bolster or like our long pillow or a couple pillows underneath the knees. Right. We're going to recline back so that our head support lands behind our neck and on top of the shoulders, right above the shoulders. Arms will then go out to a T. We'll then bend the knees. Oh, actually, yeah. And then we'll shift the hips to the left side. So you gotta pick up the hips, shift them, land them down. Bring the knees to a 90-degree angle, looking at our toes. And we'll take the toes over to the right side, taking the knees and feet to the right. We'll also turn the head to the right side. Palms face up. Take time to relax here. Relax the shoulders, the hips. Relax your face muscles and along the spine. Continue to breathe deeply. Make sure the face muscles continue to relax. You'll then bring the head back to the center. Bring the knees back to the center. You're shifting the hips. And then we'll lift the hips again, shift them to the right side. Take the feet and knees to a 90-degree angle. Lower the feet and knees down to the left. And then also turn the head to the left. And continue to relax across the chest, down the spine, into the hips. Inhale, bring the head back to the center. We'll go ahead and bring the knees to the center. We'll shift the hips so you're aligned in the middle of your mat. We'll keep the feet bent, or the knees bent, and take the feet together and let the knees go out to the sides. So this is where, your prop under the knees will be plenty support. Arms can remain up to a T, or they can shift onto the body, whatever feels better to you. We'll allow your eyes to continue to close and breathe into your jaw, your chest, and your hips. From here, you're welcome to stay in your butterfly or Baddha Konasana posture, or you can bring the knees together, exhale the knees into the chest, release the low back, and then extend your legs over your bolster. You can adjust your head support. Relax your palms by your sides, away from the body, palms to face up to enter your final posture. Allow the body to take in all you just did. Allow more ease and more relaxation. Begin to allow movement through the inhale and into the fingertips, into the toes. Continue breathing deeply as you allow movement into your wrists and ankles. A circle in both directions. Now movement into the arms and legs, shoulders and hips, head, neck, chest, ribs, hip, pelvis. When you're ready, take a full body stretch. And here we'll turn over to one side. Rest for a couple deep breaths. Go press firmly into the mat and rise to an upright position and find a comfortable seat. Using any prop to lift your hips or relax the palms to the lap. Take the index fingers to the thumbs. Maintain your inward attention. Inhale, sweep the palms up to the sides, up to the ceiling. Join the palms together at the top. Exhale your hands to your heart center. Bow the head here. Close your eyes to acknowledge your inner being. Celebrate your commitment to wellness, to nourishing your mind and body. Sarah, thank you for choosing to be here this morning and practicing yoga with me. Thank you.